Hi, my name is Yvonne Tilreja, and this is my project Flowify. Flowify is an intelligent web-based application that can take any video content and convert it into a visual graph-based representation of the video, sort of like a mind map. Flowify can automatically detect, segment, and segregate the different topics and ideas in the video. And it does all of this simply algorithmically without any use of generative AI. So I can show you how it works. Here we can upload a video. So here I'm gonna just upload a simple video of DoorDash and their Y Combinator pitch. And I can select different models that can be used to transcribe the video. For the simplicity of it, I'm just gonna use Whisper Small, and I'm gonna transcribe the video. So transcribing the video using OpenAI's Whisper model normally takes some time because this model is being run locally on my computer and it's simply just using the CPU. So it does take usually 1 to 2 minutes to sort of transcribe the video. And there we go. The transcription is complete. As you can see, it's got the entire transcript of the video. And now I'm going to analyze the topics. And as you can see, it creates an entire mind map or a visual representation of the different aspects of the video. So, for example, the video starts off with Andy, Stanley, and the rest of the founders introducing themselves. So, if I click on this,
I'm Stanley. I'm a Stanford CS major. I did front-end engineering.
it goes directly to the first part of the video where they are introducing themselves. Next, let's go to this node. This node is basically talking about their process that they had thought about while creating DoorDash.
And then we, as the dispatchers, with some pretty neat routing and batching algorithms, were able to send the drivers efficiently.
So as you can see, when I click on this node, it goes to the exact position of the video where they're talking about this topic. And similarly, if I go here on this node, they're talking about the different restaurants and businesses and how difficult it is for them to do sort of this delivery system. And so if I click on this,
Yeah, so it turns out restaurants in Palo Alto don't deliver, even though they really want to, but they can't afford it. But
there we go. So as you can see, it creates an entire graph of the different topics in the video. And this, I can also edit the different nodes. So for example, I can add my own notes, or I can even edit like the main topic, etc. So I will quickly just explain how this entire app works. So what happens is, firstly, we upload the video, and the OpenAI Whisper model, it transcribes the entire video and gives us an entire lengthy transcription of the entire video. After the transcription, we sort of segregate each topic in the or rather each part of the transcription into different chunks, and each of these chunks are then vectorized using a vector embeddings library. um, After this, each of these vectors, there's a keyword analysis that's done on each of these chunks. And so we sort of create like a fingerprint for each segment, and we calculate similarity scores for each of these fingerprints, and we put them into a similarity matrix. Now, after we create the similarity matrix, we use a sliding window algorithm to go through the entire matrix. And for adjacent regions in the matrix, we calculate a similarity score. And anywhere throughout the matrix where there's a significant decrease or a drop of this similarity score, that's where we associate that as like a boundary or a shift in topic, because the similarity scores are so drastically different that it has to be a new topic or like a new idea that's being spoken about. So that's essentially how this algorithm works. And just to go through some of the main functions, so this essentially calculates a cosine similarity of the vectors that are there in the matrix. And this is another function that's quite intuitive so it's a sliding window algorithm that goes through the entire um, entire matrix as I explained, and it basically just detects where that drop in similarity score is, and wherever there's that drop, so wherever it's less than zero point 0.8, which is like a custom threshold that we thought was sort of appropriate. So when it's lesser than that, that means we associate that with like a boundary or a change in topic. I'll just show you another test case of this. This is the very famous Apple presentation by Steve Jobs when he had presented the iPhone. So this is quite a long video, and so therefore I've already transcribed it from before, so to save time. And if I press analyze topic, it gives you a very vast and quite detailed representation of the entire video with all the different subtopics involved. So, for example, iPod, comma music. This gives you everything that he had spoken about during the while he was explaining about the iPod music, etc. And yeah, so again, it's quite detailed. When you give it quite long videos, the sort of the mind map that's created is very detailed. 1984. And yeah, thank you very much.